The world's attention is fixed on the West Philippine Sea. China and the Philippines are locked in a tense maritime standoff. Near Pagasa Island, a Philippine Coast Guard vessel attempts a routine resupply. Suddenly, a massive Chinese ship appears on the horizon. The radio crackles. Warnings fly back and forth. The Chinese vessel cuts aggressively across the Filipino ship's bow, coming dangerously close. This is China's gray zone warfare, intimidation without a single shot fired. Filipino sailors face this threat daily, standing firm in the face of overwhelming odds. Each encounter risks a miscalculation that could spark a global crisis. The stakes are enormous. These waters are a vital global shipping lane, with trillions in trade passing through. A conflict here would disrupt economies worldwide. The contest is about control, over resources, over territory, over the future. Beneath the waves lie vast reserves of oil, gas, and fish. Lifelines for millions. China claims almost the entire South China Sea, including areas within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, using its so-called 9-dash line. The Philippines, backed by much of the world, calls this an illegal land grab. Manila refuses to back down. Instead of threats, it responds with resilience and a constant presence. The close encounters are growing more frequent and aggressive. The world watches, holding its breath, as each standoff inches closer to the brink. For the sailors, this is not just a job, it's a test of nerve and national resolve. The Philippines is determined to defend its rights, not through war, but through unwavering presence. Every day, these waters are a front line in a global struggle. The danger is real, the stakes are high, and the outcome could shape the future of the region. The world cannot afford to look away. The Philippines stands firm, refusing to yield. The standoff continues, with the eyes of the world watching every move. The West Philippine Sea is a battleground of overlapping claims. China, Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei, Taiwan, and the Philippines all stake their claims, but China's is the most expansive and aggressive. Beijing has built military fortresses on artificial islands, shifting the balance of power. This isn't just about rocks and reefs, it's about the future of international law. In 2016, the Philippines won a landmark case at The Hague, invalidating China's 9-dash line. China ignored the ruling, calling it waste paper. The world is watching. If a superpower can ignore international law, what does that mean for everyone else? The US, Japan, Australia, and Europe have voiced support for the Philippines, conducting freedom of navigation operations to challenge China's claims. The outcome here will set a precedent for freedom of the seas everywhere. Chinese fishing fleets, often escorted by military vessels, swarm Philippine waters, depleting fish stocks and harassing local fishermen. This is not just a diplomatic dispute, it's a daily struggle for ordinary people. The tension is constant, the risks ever present. The West Philippine Sea is a powder keg, and the fuse is burning shorter every day. The world's rules are being tested here. The Philippines stands at the center of a global contest. The stakes, peace, law, and livelihoods. The world cannot afford to let this powder keg explode. In the heart of the contested sea lies Pagasa Island, Filipino for hope. Once a remote outpost, Pagasa is now the center of Philippine resistance. Just miles from China's massive Subi Reef base, Pagasa stands as a symbol of defiance. Instead of retreating, the Philippines is digging in, transforming Pagasa into a beacon of sovereignty. The strategy, active presence, development, and fortification. The Philippines isn't trying to match China's military might, but it's building a different kind of strength. Every new building, every improvement is a statement: we are here to stay. Pagasa is now the command hub for patrols and a sanctuary for Filipino fishermen. It's more than a military base, it's a living community and a source of national pride. The transformation of Pagasa is a message to Beijing and the world. The Philippines will not be pushed out. This small island is the nerve center of Philippine defense in the Spratlys. It's a logistics base, a community, and a symbol of hope. The future of the West Philippine Sea may hinge on what happens here. Pagasa is a quiet but firm declaration of Philippine sovereignty. The world is watching this tiny island. Its fate could shape the region's future. Pagasa stands as a beacon of hope in a sea of uncertainty. The struggle for the West Philippine Sea is embodied here. Pagasa Island is changing fast. A crumbling runway has become a modern airstrip, allowing larger planes to land and ending the island's isolation. A new port lets Navy ships dock directly, making resupply faster and safer. These upgrades are strategic, connecting Pagasa to the mainland and strengthening its defense. New barracks, housing, a desalination plant, and solar panels are rising across the island. This isn't just about military readiness, it's about building a self-sustaining community. Every new structure is a brick in the wall of Philippine sovereignty. The buildup is a direct response to China's actions, a message written in concrete and steel. The Philippines is investing in its territory and its people. The construction on Pagasa is a powerful symbol of commitment. It shows the world the Philippines will defend its rights through peaceful, constructive means. This is sovereignty asserted not by force, but by building. The upgrades are a long-term investment in security and the future. Pagasa's transformation is a statement. The Philippines is here to stay. The world is taking notice. The buildup is a new chapter in the struggle for the West Philippine Sea. What sets Pagasa apart is its civilian community. It's not just a military base, it's a functioning town, Kalayaan, with families, a school, and a clinic. Civilians are a crucial part of the Philippines' claim, turning Pagasa into a living, breathing community. Under international law, an island that sustains human life is entitled to an exclusive economic zone. By maintaining a civilian population, the Philippines strengthens its legal and political case. This is a powerful counter to China's artificial islands, which lack real communities. Life on Pagasa is tough, remote, isolated, and threatened by typhoons. But these residents are patriots, pioneers on the nation's frontier. Their presence raises the stakes for any aggressor. An attack on a community is far more serious than on a military outpost. Civilians on Pagasa are both a human shield and a symbol of peaceful intent. They're building a community, not waging war. Their resilience is a testament to the Filipino spirit. Pagasa's families are the civilian frontline in the struggle for the West Philippine Sea. The Philippines has shifted from passive protest to active presence in the West Philippine Sea. Legal victories alone weren't enough. Manila needed boots on the ground. The new doctrine asserts sovereignty through daily occupation and development. More patrols, more support for fishermen, and upgrades to outposts like Pagasa are now the norm. The goal? Create undeniable facts on the water to counter China's artificial islands. This is a patient, determined strategy, showing up every day in every way. Under President Marcos Jr., defending maritime rights is a top priority. The government is investing in the military, Coast Guard, and alliances. The message is clear. The Philippines will not give up an inch of its territory. The new doctrine reflects a renewed national will. The 2016 Hague ruling was a legal triumph for the Philippines, but China ignored it. International law has limits. There's no global police to enforce verdicts. The lesson: legal documents mean little if not backed by action. In geopolitics, physical presence often outweighs legal precedent. That's why the Philippines is building on Pagasa, creating facts on the ground. Concrete and steel reinforce what the law affirms. The upgrades to Pagasa are a direct response to the limits of international law. The Philippines is demonstrating effective control and administration. The strategy is two-pronged: uphold the law internationally, reinforce presence locally. Concrete doesn't replace the verdict, it gives it weight. The world understands action. The Philippines is here, building, living, and defending. This is sovereignty in practice. Life on Pagasa means living in the shadow of China's military might. Subi Reef, just 14 nautical miles away, is now a Chinese fortress. Its presence is a daily reminder of the risks and tensions. Chinese ships shadow supply missions, sometimes using water cannons and dangerous maneuvers. The threat of escalation is constant. Environmental damage is severe. China's island building has destroyed vital coral reefs and fish stocks. Filipino fishermen face dwindling catches and growing danger. Despite this, Pagasa's residents persevere. Soldiers remain vigilant. Civilians go about their lives. Their courage is a powerful statement of defiance. They refuse to be intimidated. Their presence is a vital part of the nation's struggle. Ordinary Filipinos are holding the line against a giant. Pagasa stands as a testament to resilience. The Philippines is not alone. It has the United States as a powerful ally. The Mutual Defense Treaty means an attack on Philippine forces could draw in the U.S. Recent U.S. statements have clarified that this includes the South China Sea. This security umbrella is a major deterrent to Chinese aggression. The alliance is stronger than ever, with more joint exercises and military aid. The U.S. helps the Philippines build its own defense capabilities. Support from other partners, Japan, Australia, the UK, bolsters Manila's confidence. Pagasa Island is the front line of this global standoff. It's a symbol of Filipino will and the struggle between law and power. What's at stake is more than islands. It's the future of the rules-based order. The world watches Pagasa, the island of hope, holding its breath. The outcome here could shape the peace and stability of the entire region.